Hi everybody, it's me Colton Johnson with MT Popcorn Bucket Productions. And today I did a double feature, and this won't be a double feature review. This will actually be the second review posted from said double feature. Context, I did see this movie first in this double feature, but based on how I felt I should release them is why this video is posted later than the other one. But today I went and saw 28 years later. I'll pop up another poster right there. That's just the fun one I got from the movie theater. But context, I had seen 28 Days Later, but it's been years since I watched it. I probably watched it during high school, and it's a cool concept of movie. It's a zombie movie, and honestly, it was actually kind of revolutionary for that kind of genre for the time. I had never seen 28 Weeks Later, and so I didn't know going into this if there was anything to expect or plan on. I was pleasantly surprised. This is the third movie in this franchise. It is, like the title suggests, 28 years later. It takes sort of place on this island that there's like a quarantine part of the island where they're like hunter-gatherers and they go out, get supplies, but also kill the infected is what they're called. And we follow this young boy, and at first his father, and then training and going out into the wilderness for the first time, encountering some zombies. There's some pretty sick kills. And then going back, he learns about this doctor, and his mom's sick, and so he decides, I'm gonna go take my mom to said doctor. And they go on this journey to get to the doctor, and they encounter the others that aren't infected, and there's some pretty intense scenes. This movie is pretty awesome, and there's some pretty good horror elements. But like, for being a horror movie, it felt a lot more suspenseful and psychological. Like, you're anticipating all this buildup, and I'm not saying there's not any payoff to the buildup, but like, it stresses you out when you're watching it, and it really gets you in the feels with everything that's going on. One of the things that I really liked was the characters in this movie. The young actor in this film does great in this movie. I don't think I've seen him in anything else, and he does phenomenal. And then there's, I believe it's Jodie Comer. She does incredible. She's an amazing actress. I've seen her in a few stuff, and she does really good. I liked her a lot in this movie. Ralph Fiennes does also an incredible job. It's fun to see him in a role like this, because like, usually he's in a more serious sort of role, from what I've seen anyways, but he has less, his character is very solemn, but also very unserious at moments, and that's not a bad thing. So overall, I thought the cinematography in this movie was probably one of the strongest elements of this film. There's a lot of shots that were filmed on iPhones, which pays homage to the first film, which kind of gave off like a camcorder sort of feel. One of the other elements of this movie that I thought was awesome was the music. There was really great music choices throughout. From what I've heard generally from other people, that this is honestly pretty divisive when it comes to the fandom. It seems like a lot of people are kind of thrown off. From someone who's newer to this franchise, I thought it was really good, and it actually sets up another entry, which will be a part 2, which I believe releases barely in like 7 months, which is crazy. And rumor has it that Cillian Murphy's returning to play Jim again, so that's gonna be pretty cool, and I'm excited to see how that turns out. Overall, I thought this movie was incredible. I was blown away. I was surprised, and it was honestly a great movie, and it was a good starter to my double feature. If you haven't already, go check that review. It's already up here on the channel. It's my review of Elio. So thank you so much for watching. And if you've seen this movie, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. And if you're planning, let me know below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. And stay tuned for awesome videos here on the channel. And have a wonderful day. Bye. Bye.